Welcome to this Crusader Kings Let's Play. My intention here will be to play in the Byzantine Empire with the Legacy of Rome DLC enabled. I'm going to play this small county here, Constantia. I like starting as a count. It is hard, however I find it rewarding when you really claw yourself up into greatness. I managed to do it somewhat with another count in France, Vermondois, and that was quite fun. So we'll give that a shot here. I've chosen this particular count, Count Ionis of Constantia, mainly because he's got nothing. He starts with absolutely nothing. He's got no family, no wife, no heir. Could be a very short game. But it also has the advantage is I am neighbouring some pagans, so I might be able to create some conquests for myself, seize some of these provinces here, maybe even manage to seize a kingdom of my own, and then see if we can become emperor from there. So without any further ado, we'll get started. We're going to start at the Stamford Bridge start, which is the earliest possible start in this game, and let's do this. Okay, so the first thing we'll look at is the Duke. Is it Duchy or Duchy? I don't know. We'll call it Duchy that we're in. This is it here. It's the Duchy of Orisa. Oh no, Carwina. So it's these three provinces here. That's going to be probably our first objective. Will be to usurp that from our liege, who is the Duke of Carwinia. His name's I have a bit of trouble with these names. Nicephorus of Carwinia. Should be fun to pronounce now. He actually has no male children. He does have a sister who's his heir, and he's also married. Okay, so that's not going to be. It's going to be an easy way in there. I thought maybe we could marry her and kill him, and bang, got it. But they actually do have some children there who are way before we would. So I'd say probably our most the best option we have will be to probably to take this guy's province, county, and then usurp the title of Duke from this bloke. He doesn't have any other. Oh, he does actually. So he's got a duchy, and he's got that county. Okay, so he's not a powerful duke by any chance, or by any means. So yeah, I mean that's looking quite possible there. Just have a look at our character, Count Ionis. He's got a decent martial score, but everything else is fairly poor. We don't have a lot of gold, we don't have any prestige, and we don't have any piety. We do, however, have a claim on the Duchy of Moisa, which is just this county next to us. That's interesting. We might be able to prosecute that. The current holder of it has a number of counties. He's only got one title, one county. Well, that's very interesting. We may actually be able to just prosecute that claim instead of trying to usurp this one. So that's another option there, but we'll go back to having a look at our character. I'm a tough soldier, that's my career, so I've got a good martial score. I don't have the best learning, and I have more health. I'm brave, which gives me martial and morale. Greedy, which I think reduces diplomacy, gives me more tax. Gluttonous, which reduces my stewardship, which is like tax income and the like, and just, which actually increases my stewardship and learning. I do have an heir. He's my half brother. Now we don't want this guy to inherit our kingdom. One, he's bald. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but mainly it's because he's not of our lineage. He's only our half brother, so he's actually, and he's a fairly poor character anyway. So, look, the first thing we need to do is produce a heir, and we may actually kill him off, especially if we have a female heir. so she can inherit instead of him. Now, what we'll do, I think we're going to have to make an alliance here, just to secure our position. We do have some allies. So we've got the Duke of Armenia and the Count of Durostrum, which is, where is Durostrum? So this is our heir. He's obviously our ally. Okay, right. So he's there. Well, look, we won't look a gift horse in the mouth there. I think we will. We'll keep him as an ally, so we won't kill him off. Although I have a feeling we might actually inherit that county if he dies. So let's just have a look at. Yes, we do. We do inherit that kingdom or that county there if he dies. So that's become our new objective. We're going to kill our half brother. That will be a good start. So we'll get a plot going here. This game requires you at times to be fairly evil, but I think it's also fairly typical of what happened in those days. It may be a false start here. We'll just have a look at the different plot, the strength of our plot. So you can see by those minuses and those pluses, that guy's not going to help us, even if we bribe him. This guy's not going to help us. This guy's not going to help us. That dude's not going to help us. They may, but it's only 4%. This is the guy we want on our side, the Spy Master, but he is not going to help us right now. He probably will with a bribe, but he's only worth 14%, so that's it. Puts us at 42%. Not really strong enough. This guy will help us off the bat, so it's 42, 44, 54%. And that's it. So we can get this plot to 54%. It's not going to be something that happens right away. We will send this mayor a plot invite. We'll just leave it there for now. We don't have the money to start throwing bribes around, so we'll see. It might happen without any, even at a low percentage. So we'll get a marriage happening as well. Now, she would be a good person to marry into the Byzantine Empire, the Dukas family tree. It won't be so good for us now, however, to marry there because we need children. We really do. Now this chick here, Maria, she's a princess of Hungary. She's Catholic. She has decent stats and she's only 16. She may be our best bet. Then also, she doesn't like us very much either, and we don't like her that much. In fact, it seems like most of them hate us. I think that's because we're Greek Orthodox Catholics, we're Greek Orthodox, not Catholic. Well, alright, I'm going to go for the one that hates us the least and is the youngest with some decent stats. So look, she'll do. She's 16, and it also gives us an alliance with Hungary. Could be useful. I'll just zoom out here. Hungary. Yeah, look, that is going to be very useful. In fact. Okay, so right next to our sort of target invasion kingdom. And may even help us secure this duchy here. Okay, so we've arranged, or we've requested, we're trying to marry our leader. We now need to pick an ambition. Now I think a good ambition here will be really something that's quite possible. I don't think we're not going to get a prestige of 1,000. For now, we'll get one, which is to get married. So put that in there. That should be fairly easy to achieve. Of course, it's going to depend on what our liege wants. Our liege, doesn't hate us, which is good. Oh, he's got... Yeah, well, he slightly likes us, so... really shouldn't make much difference at all there. Okay, well, look, those are the first moves I'm going to make. We might as well take this off pause now. Actually, we'll just see if we can build something here. We don't have any room for expanding any new holdings of this state. We will build this... so that's sort of our next thing we want to build, is a low stone wall. It increases our levy size and tax income. We'll currently raise 305 troops, which is, you know, really nothing in the scheme of things. This duchy here, or duchy. This guy here is fairly powerful, I think. Yeah, he owns a few of those counties, so he would thump us. Luckily we've got allies, so they're not going to... I don't think they're going to invade the Byzantine Empire, and specifically, I mean, we would be one of the first provinces to go, but, you know, they're going to have some significant competition there. So we'll just go ahead and get this game started. Alright, good. So there's our first plottee, I guess we could call him. I'm happy. Oh, good. Alright, we're now married, and that should will increase our prestige because we fulfilled one of our ambitions. Alright, one thing I haven't done yet is have a look at our council. So I'm going to go ahead and pause again. So there's quite a lot I haven't looked at yet, but yeah, we'll go through that. I'm not too familiar with some of these titles. I don't know what a Sabbath is, but I'm assuming it's... What is he? So what holdings does he have? Must be a... Oh, that's his name. Jeez, okay. That was good. Yeah, so it's a little bit different to the West, where it'll have their name and their dynasty. This is where they're from. Yeah, so we're of Constantia. Okay, so no worries. Our marshal's quite good, so we should be pretty good there. Our chancellor, however, is quite poor. He's, well, considered decent. I wouldn't consider a score of 7 decent. Our steward's pretty good. Happy with that. Actually, look, apart from our chancellor and our bishop, everything's going quite well. What I might do is, I think we're going to scheme on... We'll put it in our home province, because I have a feeling that our half-brother is going to plot against us as well, because it just makes sense. It's a high risk, or sort of low risk, high reward strategy for both of us to attempt to kill each other, because we stand to inherit a whole county. I'm going to have my steward collect taxes. We really need some coin. I'm going to research military tech in my home province, and I'm going to sow dissent in my brother's province. The aim there would be to get vassals to dislike him, and then hopefully get our increase the chances that they'll join our plot. And I'm going to improve religious relations with my home province, because I believe that they will pay us if the bishop likes us more than the liege. So that's what we'll get, the taxes, not the ecumenial Greek Orthodox leader, the equivalent of their pope. All right, so we need to choose a new ambition. I think I'm going to go with... So what's really low? Intrigue. Oh, we'll improve our diplomacy. Now our province, we're just looking at it closely. We're Bulgarian. We get 12 gold yearly. Total tax of 26. We've got a levy of 305. We've got sort of bordered by rivers. It's going to make invading quite difficult, although we can go through here. It's going to make it difficult for them too, which is good. I don't actually have the Merchant Republic, so I haven't got it yet. I might play that in the next game. We're at war with a Sultanate, which is a long way away from us. We might get drafted up, but it's not going to directly affect us, close to where we are anyway. So that's it. We'll get this game going again. There's a faction that's just started to lower the Crown Authority. I actually don't mind having a higher Crown Authority because it means I can change from Gavelkind succession to primogeniture. This game's quite difficult with the pronunciation of some things, so you'll have to forgive me there. Alright, so we need to sponsor a young artist here. We can gain a learning, or we can lose 25 piety for the price of 4 gold. I think we'll take the learning there. It's not particularly great either way, but I'd rather not lose. We can press a claim against the Kingdom of Hungary. That's just not going to happen. That's based on our wife. She has some claim against Hungary, or she's a princess, so that makes sense. Now we are running out of time here, because if he produces a son, then all of a sudden we have to kill the son as well. And we don't want to have to do that. We want to sort of limit the amount of people we have to kill here. So I mean, we could also start a plot. We can only have one plot running at a time, but I was going to say we could kill his wife, but then he'd just get married again. So. But let's see if we can bribe somebody to joining our plot, so we can get a bit more strength. So plot power of 40. What we really need is one of these stronger plots, and there's just no chance that he hates us. This is the guy we need. So if I bribe him, it'll be 3 to... Well, actually, if we throw him a bribe, we're going to get a plus to the opinion. He might be worth a bribe. Okay, so we need one more plus in there. So we need to maybe arrange a marriage. That way. Okay, she doesn't like me, but I was thinking maybe we could bribe her as well, because she's going to go join their court. So what I'll do is I'll send her. So she likes me a little bit more. This could have been an expensive exercise here, but yeah, I don't think we're going to have an opportunity like this again just to seize another province so early, so it's worth spending some resources here. Okay, well that's good. This guy likes us a bit more now. He says we're a foreigner, because we're Greek. Okay, and he's Bulgarian. Right, so let's modify there. Good. Okay, yeah. So this courtier that I just sent is joining. So that was a decent move there. And we really do need this guy. If he does something wrong there, if our half brother does something wrong, we'll have a very, very powerful ally there. And we just basically need one more plus, one more positive. I mean, there's no guarantee that this will happen either. I mean, he's growing in power there as well. It's, really helping with the plot would really help. And this guy actually will join me with bribe, so. Waiting game a bit. Alright, so I think we'll go hunt. Alright, so the hunt was a big disappointment. I'm going to get depressed if I forget it. Then we might try falconry. Some of the choices, like, yeah, I mean, it just seems like a bad choice to choose depressed, but I think there's a bit of role playing. There is a little bit of role playing in this game where you can, sometimes not just go for the most optimal choices. So we need 20 gold to bribe this guy. He'll join the plot, so I'll throw him some gold too. Okay, good. It's going to bring us up to about 60%. I'm not too sure what percentage things start happening, but I think it's a random chance at any time. Oh good, okay, we've studied a town crier, gained 1 diplomacy, so that's good. That's part of our ambition. Now it's November. I'm going to just stop recording. I'm going to do this periodically. I won't always tell you when I'm sort of chopping and changing, but just in the interest of keeping it interesting. Alright, 2 months later, we have a daughter, Basilissa. Yeah, well, I'll call it that. It's fine. Actually, change her name to Sarah. My fiance's name. Right, so as you can see here, the plot strength has changed. Radomir he likes him more now. That's not good. That's not good at all. He now requires another 4, 5. Now it requires at least 4 more modifiers in my favour to increase. It's not easy when they're a person of values, I guess. He's honest, although it does say he's cruel and cynical, but also chaste. So I don't know why it says that he finds it amoral, but he does. It doesn't help us at all. Anyway, we might have to look at other options there. He's quite an expensive non-choice. They still haven't had quite an expensive choice there. He still hasn't got any children. I now have a different heir, so our dynasty's secured, and we've got some options here. So a farmer broke into a neighbour's hoggery and had 7 piglets. Now his neighbour demanded compensation he can't afford. They need to tell him what to do. He should pay his neighbour. So give the neighbour 4 of the piglets. We'll do that because it gives us +2 diplomacy, and that's what we're looking to improve. Let's go and have a look at our intrigue again. Is there anybody in here we could chuck an easy bribe at? Seems like he's governing well because they all are improving. Now this lady will join us, but it's only 8% plot strength. Fuck it, we need all the help help we can get here. As soon as we can afford it, we'll bribe her. Yeah, so we saw this coming. He wants to kill us. And it's our spy master that found that, so... Thing is, killing us isn't going to help him right now because of the fact that, you know, that he basically, my daughter will inherit. But we're going to, I don't know what we can do. We'll have to imprison this guy. Now, I don't know why we can't imprison him without losing 40 to all my subjects' opinions. So that's no good. We'll get him to stop backing the plot. Really, I should have him killed, but we can't do that now. Okay, so Emperor Constantinos of Byzantine died. Right, so who's the new... Oh, he's just a prince. Basilis must be prince. Oh no, okay, so it is... Basilis is emperor, so we've got a new emperor. He's 8 years old. Okay, that doesn't really care about me at all. Yeah, so nothing significant to report. Okay, so his wife is pregnant. I wish I could maybe cancel this plot to kill her instead. Problem is, I think I lose some of my traction there if I do it that way. No, I think we'll still go for him. It'll weaken him in a big way if he's got a child on the throne, and we can, there'll be a lot of, there will be usurpers if his son or daughter inherit at such a young age. So, it's still killing him, and the same goes with us. I mean, that's why he's playing against us as well. Okay, all right. Well, this slut has told everybody he is not going to be happy with me now. So he thinks I'm a scamming bastard. It's the same. There's a few modifiers in advantage. I think he's a scamming bastard as well because he tried to kill me. But I'm going to ask him. No, he's not going to end his plot if I ask him. It's fine. I don't expect him to. I'm not going to end mine. Alright, now I'm I should be approaching a percentage which I think we'll start getting attempts happening, at least. So we've got peasants attacking our tax collectors. That's how much authority we rule in our kingdom. So if I have two counties, it's just enough to take on, or we'll be equal with the Duke or our Duke. So we could, from there we can, just militarily, we're going to have a much better chance of actually achieving something. Alright, we're going to start practicing in front of a mirror to improve our diplomacy. So that's fair enough to me. Oh, this guy's backing the plot again. I'm going to marry him away. I don't want him to marry... no, I don't want him to marry him. I could always give him a title, but it doesn't feel good noting that that he has, you know, sort of joined a plot twice to kill me. I should be able to imprison him with no consequences. I don't know why I can't. But a minus 40 hit to all my other vassals will create quite a stir, and will give him a whole bunch of people that he can recruit quite easily. So I just ask him to not join again. What I'll do is I'll marry him. And he wants to get married, so she's just a courtier, so there's no loss there for me. But it should increase, you know, because I'll let him get married, and that's his ambition. It should actually improve his relationship with me. So that's good. Some factions that are rising up. I'm not going to get too involved with them at the moment. Okay. Well, this is good. We've got some more people who want to join in our plot, and I wonder why. He's obviously made some poor choices. But he's now got an heir, which is a female, which is good. I mean, we can still go from here, and she can be our next plot target. Unfortunately, yes, we will stoop that low. He's obviously either just invited some people he doesn't like, or that don't like him to his court. And this guy will probably join me if I send him a bribe. So yeah, he's obviously made a poor choice somewhere along the line, which has annoyed his courtiers. So I'm going to send this a bribe. Send this guy another bribe, and no, okay, so basically, after the last bribe, it's not going to improve our relationship any further. So, although we've got a plot power of 250%. Okay, that's pretty good. We don't need to stress too much. It's now just down to the random number generator to see whether that's going to happen or not. Here we go. So they're going to throw him off a balcony. This may succeed or fail here. Obviously. Excellent. Okay, that's very, very good. We've killed him. He fell like a piece of rotten fruit. Awesome. So now that changes this picture. Now this dynasty is in trouble. Just going to pause here. She's not going to be able to produce an heir for some time. She's pretty much, well, she's mostly alone. We're supposed to be her ally, but we're going to inherit if she dies. So unfortunately for this little girl, it's really not looking good for her. She doesn't have many friends either. There's not as many people who are as keen as they were to kill the last guy, her dad, but there's enough to get us started, and I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get some more on our side here. This lady will join with a bribe, so this one, so there we go. This guy will join with a bribe as well, and this, I'm surprised this guy hasn't joined already. No, because we've already invited him. Okay. Look, there's more than enough people who are going to join. It's just a matter of whether we have gold. I don't quite know why our spy master was just murdered on the behest of our wife. She obviously thinks she can be a better spy master than we Crusader doesn't seem to like us very much. Which is a bit disappointing because she's a spy master. But as you can see, when we're plotting, a spy master has a lot of power, a lot of plot power to offer if you can convince them to join. Right, I don't want the kind trait. We're not kind. We've just murdered our half-brother. We're going to murder our niece. So we're going to take the knight named Theopolis. Wouldn't be surprised if he has quite good attributes actually. So we'll just check that. A 9. Well, nothing special actually. So who do we have here? Let's see who's our next person to join. We'll go by plot power. We'll sort by plot power here. This is the guy we really want. He's not going to join, not even with a bribe. This guy will. So... Oh, no, alright. Well, we've already bribed him recently. That was the guy that gave us the 100% last time. That's disappointing. What a waste. Why hasn't he joined us? Okay, he thinks he's going to be a better chancellor. And I agree. It's got 12 to 7, so... Our plot has... stalled somewhat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sow dissent in a province, so the vassalage opinions get lowered and Chancellor might get discovered, but there's a 24% chance that they'll lower those attributes between the mayor and I think there's a bishop in there as well. Yeah, bishop and mayor, and they'll have quite strong plot power against her. So that's the bishop there. We really want his opinion to go lower. If it goes even one more lower, or even a bit further lower, we'll get another plus, and he should join our plot. This guy's not going to join. This guy's not going to join. She will join with a bribe. So we'll wait till we get the money and we'll bribe her. Looks like a bit of a war over here. I see her. Our newly appointed Chancellor has just carked it, so that's great. Should have kept the original guy in charge. There we go, he sort of took a hit to how much he liked us there, but that's alright. Now, of course, by spending all these money on bribes, I'm not improving my province, so it is a bit of a, it does have some risk attached to this. I just don't think we're going to get an easier opportunity to snatch a province like we are getting here. It's 20 months to get gold piece. I'm going to have to increase my taxes. Good, 74% plot power. Alright, and I forgot we will need to sow dissent in this province again. Now, I could use some matrilineal marriages to introduce some new courtiers into our court. I've decided that I'm really going to limit that as an option in this campaign, and the reason why, I think it's a bit easier, and also we're a noble house. We don't want to water our blood down, so that's something to be aware of. Now this might be worth introducing. We'll do primogenitor succession in Carbuna. So we want primogeniture because Gavelkind splits everything up amongst us. It doesn't matter so much now, but it will in the long run, especially if we have more kids and down the track. So we'll just leave that running. That's just within this duchy anyway. So this is the duchy I want, even though I've got a claim on this one. Looks like they've. It might be an interesting time to press that claim actually. Why is he at war with? I don't know quite know how to tell who's who. We're at war with them as well. There's obviously something going on. Okay, so I'm going to leave this video here. I think we've got off to a reasonable start. We've had some success executing or assassinating our half-brother. In the next episode, I can foresee that our poor niece is going to die at the ripe old age of about 2 or 3. And that we should have our second province, in which stage I think I'm going to start fabricating a claim on this particular province here. So we can inherit the duchy of Carwinia. Now the problem is if we don't do that, of course, if my leader dies, then I will. The 2 provinces will be split up between my vassals, of which, of my heirs, of which I only have 1 at the moment anyway. So it's not a big deal. I would prefer to have a male heir, but hopefully our wife is still. She's only 21. So we've got a lot of chances for her to get pregnant. That's it. Okay, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.